So this is my fight breakdown for Brian Mendoza versus Serhii Bohachuk. It's gonna be a very good fight. I think Bohachuk is someone who's similar to what he's a tall guy, tall, long guy. He's uh he's not as tall as Fedor or anything like that, but the body type is similar, but he's like a smaller version. But he's definitely a guy who's has a long jab, uh strong right hand that he likes to unleash. But he's definitely someone who's going to be active throughout the fight. He's not a fast puncher, but when he punches, you definitely feel the effects. A lot of guys try to time the punches on him, but it gets difficult over time. But I feel like definitely with Bohachuk coming into the picture, he's going to do a lot of things that's going to bring different stuff to the table. But going to the body, that's going to be a lot of things he can basically do. Mendoza's not a very fast puncher. He does punch in bunches, but uh, he's not going to be as consistent as Bohachuk. He's definitely going to be looking for that big right hand. Um, I feel like Bohachuk can be stopped, but it will take more than one big punch. But he definitely can be stopped by one big punch, especially from a guy like Mendoza who has a lot of power. Mendoza is not a person you can really sit back in the pocket. Tim Tszyu can stop Mendoza. Mendoza's not a hard guy he's a hard guy to stop. He's not an easy guy to just walk in there with and think he's just gonna lay down. He'll take a beating, but Mendoza doesn't have a lot of losses. He's not a guy who's looked at as a non-contender. He's definitely still a contender. So Bohachuk has to be ready for this. I feel like Mendoza will be in shape. I feel like even though he's a late replacement, I feel like he will be in shape. I feel like Bohachuk will have something. He'll have to answer for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think Mendoza's coming in there just to be a late replacement, get a check, and just go home. I definitely feel like he's trying to get back into the driver's seat. His last fight wasn't a blowout, so he's definitely looking to become somebody at a whole nother level. He's definitely looking to become that guy at a whole nother level that everybody realizes is at that high level. You know what I'm saying? He's ready to be that guy. But Bohachuk and he's looking for an opportunity at a belt. You know what I'm saying? This fight was technically supposed to be for a belt. Fedor moved up to the Tim Tszyu fight, so at this time right now, Bohachuk, he definitely trying to have an opportunity. He's definitely a guy who's bringing a lot to the table right now. And, a lot of people don't really understand, but certain fighters right now are guys that are trying to basically become champions. They're not guys who's prospects but I feel like when Mendoza goes to the body and things like that, he'll definitely change the fight. But if he doesn't go to the body and if he just looks for the right hand, he needs to jab a little bit more. I feel like in the Tim Tszyu fight, his feet weren't as good as they could have been. With Bohachuk, he has to be ready because Bohachuk's going in here and he's looking to take this fight. He knows he's not getting a lot of opportunities. He said he's doing this for Ukraine in this fight, and it's gonna be difficult. Mendoza's been out since the Tim Tszyu fight, which isn't that too long ago. So, he definitely has time on his side and everything. He's still in his prime, so everything can definitely work out for him. But we got to see, man. This is a huge opportunity for him, and Bohachuk's not an easy opponent. He's definitely going to be a difficult opponent, but we're going to see in the future what happens and if everything can kind of come together after this fight. But in this fight, it's kind of close, man. Bohachuk, he's a guy who really has good body work. I feel like, honestly, I'm going to say this, honestly. If Mendoza doesn't land the right hand and actually stop Bohachuk, I think Bohachuk wins the fight. If he goes the full distance, I think Bohachuk wins the fight. Honestly. I think that's honestly how it's going to go. If Mendoza goes out there and outboxes Bohachuk, then that'll be a surprise I would have. You know, Bohachuk, he's not a super like big time boxer, but he stays active throughout the whole fight. He don't take no rounds off, so he's trying to press the gas throughout the whole fight. So I definitely feel like Bohachuk has a chance in this fight. I definitely do. But that's all I got though. Like and subscribe.